You have genes. Wait, no, that's not right. There we go. You have genes in your DNA. Hello and welcome to Mechanisms of Evolution, Part 1, technically. If you didn't catch the last one, that was the introduction. You should probably watch that first. But I do have one thing that I forgot to say. If you don't believe in evolution, I don't think you're dumb. And this is not the point of this series, is to call you dumb. I want this to be a safe space for people to just learn. So definitely don't think this series is coming at you, and I think that you're stupid for not thinking that evolution is real. Especially if it comes from a religious standpoint, I understand that a lot of people haven't had the chance or the opportunity to explore what evolution is because of their religious beliefs. So we're going to start with gene flow, because I think that was the first one that I mentioned in the last episode, so we're just going to start there. Gene flow. But first, we need to define what a gene is. The genes in your DNA code for a specific trait that you have. For example, the gene for your eye color. Now each gene has different alleles, and alleles are kind of like the flavor of your gene. So like for eye colors, the gene itself is the eye color. And then you have blue, green, brown, those would be the alleles. Now let's go back to probably a bad time in your life. Freshman year of high school. In biology, you learned about dominant and recessive traits, and you used the Punnett square. That is alleles. That's how we use alleles to predict what characteristics a future child will have. Now, why are we talking about alleles? We're supposed to be talking about gene flow. Be patient. I'm getting there. Now, gene flow is, you guessed it, the flow of genes, specifically your alleles. Let me give you an example. Let's say we have, fucking ants. There's one population made of red ants. There's a second population made of blue ants. Now let's say one of the red ants thinks he's fucking special or something and decides that he wants to go hang out with the blue ants instead. Now let's say that the red ant decides that he wants to start fucking all of the blue ants. That is gene flow. It's just simply the flow of genes from one population to another population, from a red population to a blue population. Now this gene flow, this constant moving back and forth through the genes, it's very important to keeping species diverse. So if a barrier does happen between two populations, then they will not be able to breed, they will not be able to keep their genes refreshed, and eventually they will become so far apart from each other that they become two separate species.